Last time, in Embodied NVC Part 1, we explored how to rewire your brain so that instead of reacting with fight, flight or freeze when you're faced with a difficult situation, you can make a conscious choice to self-empathise, to check in with yourself and to ground yourself. Hello, I'm Shanti Garber.
I'm Gesine.
And welcome to
NVC Life Hacks.
This time, we're finding out how to keep the connection with the other person, even when things are difficult.
We'll be looking at the shift from self-empathy to empathizing with the other person.
So with empathy, we're coming from self-connection, the roots of the tree of compassionate connection, to the branches of the tree, to the outer world. Empathy is a branch of the tree of compassionate connection, along with self-expression. Empathy is a way of reaching out to others, of connecting with what's alive in their hearts. It's a respectful understanding of another person's experience. But first, let's remind ourselves of the step of self-empathy that precedes it. So the oncomer comes towards the receiver, comes towards Gesine, saying the trigger sentence, "You're late again. You're late again." And the receiver, Gesine, centers, steps aside, and maybe puts her hand on her heart and just takes a moment to check in, takes her time in and notices what she's feeling, what she's needing at the moment. So now let's add in the empathy step. How does self-empathy become empathy for the other person? So the oncomer advances, repeating the message, "You're late again. You're late again." And the receiver goes into self-empathy, stepping aside and checking in. And then the receiver, Gesine, turns and goes with the oncomer.
I feel frustrated and I would also like to be seen for my effort to be here.
You're late again.
And also some respect.
And when she's ready, she empathizes with them. So what is the oncomer longing for? You're late again.
Shanti Garber, do you feel upset because you were waiting and it's cold and you didn't know what happened?
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, what happened? I mean, I've been standing here for 20 minutes and you didn't say anything or do it. Yeah, and now we don't have as much time.
Yeah. So you really feel frustrated, upset, and some disappointment maybe. Is it also disappointed because you wanted to spend the whole afternoon together?
Yeah, well, it's about caring for the agreement. I mean, we made an agreement. We'd meet at 4 o'clock and now it's 20 past 4. So she guesses something like, well, are you feeling upset or are you feeling frustrated because you need care for agreements? Now, that doesn't mean that she agrees with the oncomer. It's just a way of going with the oncomer and acknowledging what's important to them. So let's review that demo. So what comes up for you watching this demo? How do you feel about it? I can imagine you might feel kind of curious about how that might sound in your life. Or you might feel frustrated that maybe Gesine just didn't get it. Or you might feel that maybe it's a bit stiff or awkward. So whatever it is, just notice your response. You can learn more about empathy skills in Life Hack 3, How to Listen.
So here are our 3 top tips for how to shift from self-empathy to empathizing with the other person. Number 1, start with self-connection, self-empathy. Number 2, when you're ready, make a conscious choice, turn and go with the other person. Not because you believe that their direction is the only direction you could ever go in, or because you agree with them. It's because you want connection and you want to find out where the other person is going. Number 3, when you're ready, start asking them, are you feeling ... because you are needing ... at the moment? Here's an example. Are you feeling frustrated because you need understanding and care for our agreements?
That's it for now.
We hope you enjoyed it and you can take something useful away.
And see you next time.
Bye!